As we've mentioned, 2011 will be remembered for massive protests that ignited the oust of several long-time leaders in North Africa. Behind the headlines, Africa continued to transform as the continent embraced new media, and the youth took center stage, determined to own the present and influence the future. I am now joined by Jackson Mvunganyi, host of VOA's popular radio program, UpFront, to discuss some of the stories that did not make the headlines in 2011. Welcome to the show, Jackson.
Thank you, Vincent.
Yeah, first, of course, we know that, the North Africa, looking at North Africa, people talked so much about how the youth mobilized
Absolutely.
and organized. But what was behind that organization?
Well, what was behind was new media. If you look at back at the continent in the past decade, there's been a high proliferation of cell phone technology, and that, I think, has transformed the society in so many ways. And it has allowed people to have conversations they've never had before. Some of these conversations challenge the existing systems. And the technology has also empowered young people in so many ways, because even though it has been embraced by the society at large, I think young people have found a way to use it effectively.
Yes, and here we're talking about especially the cell phone technology being able to be utilized to access even internet.
Right. And now it's used as a tool for mobilization, for commerce, banking. If you look at Kenya, there's M-Pesa. You know about M-Pesa. People receive and send money using M-Pesa. So this has been a very powerful tool, very profound in so many ways, and we shall be looking at this in 50 years to come and look at this as the nexus moment, the moment when young people finally started talking about things and doing things.
Yeah, let's zero in on commerce, the extent to which, especially the youth and their dexterity, the use of new media, utilize this to kind of start up businesses.
Absolutely. The entrepreneurial spirit. You know how before you were able to start a business, you need capital. But young people usually don't have that. And so you have seen a new breed of young African entrepreneurs using cell phone technology, or just even technology in general, to start innovative ways of making business. So a new spirit of entrepreneurship is being born. And people have this can-do attitude now, like, I can do it. I don't have to go to the bank to get a $100 million loan to start a business. If I have an idea, there's a tool that I already have in my hands that can work for me.
And actually, it's like in the last few years, you would see that the young people have taken into entrepreneurship.
Absolutely.
That it was in the past, where entrepreneurship was associated with the older members
the
of
golfing
society.
club society.
Yes, exactly.
Right. So they're breaking those barriers. The old boy society is no more. And you don't have to know somebody to shake their hand or to be born in a certain lineage to be able to have the tools to do things now.
Because you can advertise, you can connect with people on Facebook.
Absolutely.
And people will know where you are. You could actually operate business from your house.
Free marketing tools.
Yeah. Let's talk about a little bit of, even in the area of agriculture, how technology has transformed how people are conducting their agricultural business in Africa.
And it's very interesting, you bring that up, because I was reading this story recently about an initiative in Tanzania where farmers, rural farmers, have a place where they can go and advertise and compete and bid for, this basically is a platform that is cell phone based, not these fancy cell phones of ours. They have these, old cell phones, little Nokias, but they've been able to create a platform where they can find goods and exchange goods, the old barter trade system. They compete, the prices, they bid on it, and then they find a location where they can come and then later exchange it.
So, but they will have connected a network using
absolutely,
cell phones.
that's the right word.
Sauti ya Wakulima, is that the one called Sauti ya Wakulima?
Yes.
The voice of farmers.
Absolutely.
Jackson, we can talk about these things for the rest of the day, but let's end the conversation here, and the conclusion is that actually the youth have contributed a great deal in transforming the continent of Africa.
Absolutely, the youth have started a conversation. That's very important.
Okay, they're owning the present and influencing the future. Thanks a lot, Jackson. And that is Jackson Mvunganyi, host of VOA's radio program UpFront, who joined us here on In Focus.